Dr. Raj, I want to tell you something. So when we do podcasts like this, now there is a section wherein we ask the author to do some 2 to 3 minute reading from the book. I would
Sure.
like you to read one story
Sure.
from the book, the Hanuman story from the other god section of Surya Namaskar.
So this story is from chapter 4. Chapter 4 is a chapter of miscellaneous deities. It's called the power of the gods. Perhaps if I redid this, I would say the powers of the gods because they have unique powers. And the first story in chapter 4 is called Salutations to the Sun. It is a story of Hanuman. So Hanuman was indeed a very special monkey, conceived by means of a special blessing from Lord Shiva himself. His mother, Anjana, and his father, Kesari, were childless for some time. And of course, all of you will know they're Vanaras. They're part of the monkey clan, yeah? And before they were childless for some time, so Anjana undertakes great penance to Shiva, Shankar Bhagwan, Nilakanta, the great blue-throated Lord, day in and day out. She's praying to Shiva. And Shiva sees that her heart is sincere and wishes to bless her, not just in an ordinary way because her bhakti is extraordinary. The blessing should be extraordinary. So Shiva's own seed is carried by Vayu, the wind god, to impregnate Anjana. And she conceives the great monkey hero Hanuman. From a very young age, he shows staggering feats of strength. As a young child, he can lift his parents up, and his spectacular strength only grew as he did. One morning, the young Hanuman was hungry, and his mother Anjana was out in the market buying mangoes, because she knew that mangoes were her boy's favorite fruit of all to eat. So the young Hanuman looks out his window into the morning sun and sees this giant, luscious, delicious, golden, orange, reddish mango on the horizon. He mistakes the sun for a mango. So he pushes off with his feet and he aims to reach the sun. Before he knows it, he's airborne and Hanuman is traveling through the air. He finally gets to Indra Loka. He finally gets to the heavenly realm. And Indra, the king of gods, says to him, "This is no mango, child. This is Surya himself, bringer of day. You cannot go any further lest you perish by his flames." With this, the disappointed Hanuman returned to earth. By this time, Anjana returned from the market with a fresh basket of mangoes to sate her son's hunger. Although Hanuman ate his fill, he still thirsted. He hungered for knowledge about the sun, who he had come so close to meeting. So close, but not quite. So as he grows, he proves himself not only physically powerfully, but morally powerfully, spiritually powerful. He has remarkable self-control, contentment, containment, and he has a penchant for serving. He loves to serve. You know, monkeys are obviously curious, as we well know from Curious George, but this monkey was curious about, the mysteries of life, philosophy. So he turned and sought out sages at every turn whom he could learn from until there was no one left to learn from. So he decided to set out to see the sun, to seek the knowledge of the sun. So he sets out soaring through the heavens. Hanuman steers himself towards Surya the sun. He soon drew near to the maker of day. Effulgent, majestic, intensely behold, Surya the sun god was riding his chariot, drawn by 7 celestial horses. Hanuman approaches him and asks him for Diksha. Guru Diksha Pradehi me. Please give me instruction, initiate me into knowledge, Gurudev. And so Surya refuses, he scoffs. The sun is Krura, it can be harsh. The midday sun in Rajasthan it can be quite harsh at times. So he refuses, says, "Look, listen, monkey, yes, I can see your Swabhava, you've got great qualities, but I'm busy. Look, when can I stop to teach you? At what point do I stop doing my duty? Never has there been a point since the creation of the universe when I haven't done my duty, and never will that time come. They'll be able to chart my course for thousands of years in the future, and they'll know exactly where I'll be because I am the essence of dependability." The clever monkey came up with a solution. "Glorious Surya, what if I keep pace with you? If I keep up with you, will you teach me then? Will you accept me as a student then?" Surya still scoffed and said to Hanuman, "You can try if you'd like, but the longer you keep pace, the more exposure you'll have to my fiery presence. You'll be singed in no time, monkey." Hanuman responded, "If you'll have me as a student, I'll keep pace for as long as I can." Even a day of your diksha, even a day of your instruction is worth a lifetime without it. Surya agreed to instruct Hanuman. Hanuman positioned himself to face the sun and flew backwards, so that as in the ways of old, student and teacher could face each other, parampara, from one to the other, because that is how lineage is preserved and propagated in this world. Parampara, from one to the other. Surya's instructions began. Surya taught Hanuman about Vedic knowledge and about all the mysteries of life, all the esoteric knowledge. After all, the sun sees all. He outlives all. He supports all. He is the great bringer of illumination, possessing his own luster. The sun sees through all shadows and can separate the wheat from the chaff. Hanuman learnt a great deal, keeping pace with Surya day after day after day, then a week, then week after week after week, then a month, then month after month after month, then a season, and 2 and 3 and 4 seasons. Surya was impressed by the monkey's forbearance, his intelligence, his respect, and he marched on with his teachings for exactly 1 year. One cycle of Surya, 1 year. When they were done, the wise and blackened Hanuman offered his prostrations to Surya the sun, his guru. As was the days of old, as it was in the days of old, at the end of their training, Surya asked Hanuman for a dakshina, a ritual fee, but he didn't have anything specific in mind. He knew the monkey was wise, and what does the sun need? The sun depends on nothing. The sun is entirely, self-contained. So he says, please give me the dakshina of your choosing. Whatever you offer, I will accept contentedly. You are considerate and wise. Hanuman replied, having learned from you the mysteries of being, I wish not only to honor you as my guru for the rest of my days, but I want for all the world to honor you too. I know you are worshipped around the world. I've seen the world by your side, by the Egyptians and Greeks and Persians, and certainly in India too. I know the whole world honors you and worships you with prayers and hymns and salutations. But I wish to devise a very specific sequence of postures dedicated to your glorification, dedicated to the activation of your solar energy in the embodied beings of Earth. The very first of these postures, Guru San, will be Pranamasana, the position I now adopt as I pay my respects to you, my Guru. Surya was pleased at this great gift made in exchange for his year-long instruction. He blessed Hanuman with success with his solar yoga sequence, known to us now as Surya Namaskar. After each tale, there's a teeny bit of a spiritual gloss, paragraph or so at the end, that reads as follows. Pranamasana is the very first step of Surya Namaskara. It requires one to be centered, focused, and reverent, whomever and whatever form our guru takes. Whether an enlightened being or a barista or an Uber driver or a podcast host, whoever is driving us, who knows? Whomever and whatever form our guru takes, we are called to respect them if we are to succeed in receiving all that they have to give. This posture naturally brings our attention to the heart center, so crucial for the mutual devotion flowing between student and teacher, parampara. The Surya Namaskara sequence also calls us to lower our heads, subdue our egos, so that there is space to receive the grace our Guru will give. Surya Namaskara is far more than only a heating practice geared toward the cultivation of solar channel. It is a sequence that brings into balance both channels when done well. The sun is the light of awareness, representative of the light of the soul. Swaha.
Beautiful, amazing, brilliant. And now the viewers know the kind of stories. And I mean, when I read I decided, Dr. Raj, I have been trying to do yoga now. I mean, on and off. I have decided from tomorrow onwards, I'll do just Surya Namaskar. Because now there's a connect. Because now you know where this is coming from. Now you know the genesis. And imagine all the Hanuman Bhakts out there. None of them, majority don't even know there's a relationship between Surya Namaskar and Lord Hanumana. what if they come to know about this thing? One more thing would get added into their bhakti. And that is so powerful and profound. Enjoyed watching this clip? Then subscribe to our channel, like this clip, share this clip, and continue receiving such amazing content from Discovery of an Author podcast. Thank you.